Welcome you guys to the broadcast. I am Sid, your instructor here at the Sugar Coin Academy, a business academy for folks in the baking and sweets industry. And today we're continuing along our 8 days of marketing series. We are on day number 6, and we're talking about user-generated marketing. Okay, so in the previous videos, which you can check out, there's a whole playlist that goes through all of the tips. There's like different, we talk about a different type of marketing in each video in this series. We've talked about search engine marketing, email marketing, text message marketing. We've talked about what was the one from yesterday? Oh, about next best option. We talked about, that's it, video marketing. There we go. So those are all the ones that we talked about so far. And today we're going to talk about user generated marketing. So we're going to jump right in. Okay. So the definition of user-generated content marketing, okay? So user-generated content is alternatively known as user-created content, is any form of content such as images, videos, text, and audio that has been posted by users on online platforms such as social media. User-generated marketing is also when a business asks the public for ideas, information, and opinions on social media or runs contests to help them craft better marketing material like a logo, jingle, or commercial. So earlier, I called user-generated marketing the easy marketing. Okay, so like first, let's just be real. Like there's no real easy marketing, but I called it easy marketing because it makes it to where it puts the creative process off of you and on to somebody else. Although, yes, you could hire a marketing agency to come up with some type of pitch for you. But why do that if your tribe, your customers can get behind you and they love your products and they're there to help you as well? So user-generated content is the easy form of marketing because people like to be involved, and this helps to boost engagement on your social media, on your website, and it helps get people excited because you guys, I will never forget when they allowed us to vote. Do you guys remember this? Some of you may not have been alive, but that's okay. But I remember when they allowed us to vote on the new color of M&M. Raise your hand, type a comment, say, I remember. If you remember, put it in the chat or put it in the description in the comments below. Do you remember? Say, I remember. When they allowed us to vote, because there used to be 2 shades of brown. There used to be 2 shades of brown. There was a light brown and there was a chocolatey brown in the M&M pack. But oh boy, we got to call in. Y'all remember that? This was before social media. We got to call in and push the number that we wanted to vote for. And I voted for blue. And guess what? Blue was the new color. I remember that. But guess what? They got people to talking about it. They got people to calling in and dialing the number, right? And they got people engaged and interested, and they were vested in what is going to be the new color because there were 2 colors. It was a light brown and it was a regular brown. Imagine if that would have been social media. Imagine if social media would have been out by then. How big of a deal would it have been all over social media using some type of hashtag, right? You know what? They do the same thing with TikTok right now. I've seen McDonald's promote this spicy chicken sandwich, right? I've seen it on TikTok. People are doing TikToks about this spicy chicken sandwich. And guess what? McDonald's is probably going to end up using some of those TikToks on their actual campaigns. Because have you not seen when people have gone viral on videos? Matter of fact, Popeyes have done this. Remember when they had their chicken sandwich come out? And in the commercial for the Popeyes chicken sandwiches was user-generated content from customers who were, going on TikTok about it or going on Instagram about it. And then guess what? The next thing you know, they're in national campaigns on TV talking about love that chicken from Popeyes. Okay. And they actually, I don't know this for a fact, but because that was common use in information that was put out on the internet, they probably didn't have to pay these people for that content, right? So anyway, instead of them having to pay for actors to do it, they had actual customers who did the legwork for them. Okay, so this type of stuff you can do as well. All right, so I'm gonna give you an example. if you do some type of consultation, right? So if you do a consultation, a tasting for a couple, and I know I use a lot of examples when it comes to weddings and couples and everything, but it just feels like the most natural most natural idea. But imagine, I know a lot of you guys have seen this before, where there is a we said yes to the cake, right? So you do a tasting and people have said yes and they've signed up with you, they've signed the contract, maybe they're in front of you. Most of the prior to COVID, maybe they met at your cake studio, and then they said yes to it, and then you had like an image for them to hold up that said we said yes to the cake, which was an homage to saying yes to the dress, but we said yes to the cake. You take a picture and then you post that on your social media, they post it on their social media. It's going to be the same way with like when people send you images of them cutting into cakes or blowing out candles or a customer picking up cupcakes. That's user generated content. Okay, so them enjoying your cakes and treats, that's user generated content. When they send you a text message back and you share that screenshot of that text message into your stories, that's user generated content. Okay, when you have contests and giveaways to get people to engage with you on social media, to get your numbers boosted, to get traffic to your website, that's user generated content. Okay, so I want you to think of ways that you can implement this into your business. And I know that we've talked about email marketing earlier in the series. You can use email. You can use email marketing and you can use email marketing and user generated content in the same way. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. Again, let's put it in the realm. You know what? Never mind. Let's not put it in the realm of weddings. We'll put it in the realm of smash cakes. Okay, let's say you want to do more smash cakes. You could do something as simple as, cutest baby, kind of like how Gerber does. You do some type of content where the customer will submit for posting on your website, which is follow me here. But let's say, they have, their adorable baby that's about to turn 1 year old, and you want to have like a, poster child for your smash cakes on your website. Okay, so you say, all right, we'll submit the pictures of your adorable babies, and you could win a smash cake and another free cake at their second birthday party or something, whatever it is you want to give away, right? So you have them to submit via, signing up via email, and they submit, like using a job form, they submit a picture to you. You post those pictures on your website, and then you have them to send people to your website to vote. And whoever gets the highest vote wins. You guys, this is what Gerber does. This is what so many businesses do in order to drive traffic. But you are no longer driving traffic. The customer is going to drive traffic. Okay. The potential customer is going to drive traffic. That's going to get eyeballs to your website. Why is this important? Because also Google cares about how much traffic is coming into your website. And I'm going into some things that we kind of touch on in one of the trainings in the academy, which is called the 8 ways to drive traffic to your website and social media. We actually talk about 8 ways that you can drive organic traffic, and one of them is using a contest. Okay, so in the same way, you can do something like, imagine, and I'm putting it in the realm of babies and smash cakes and getting them to send people sending traffic to your site in order for them to vote so they can win. In the same way, we do this all the time. There's a website called Amazing Wedding Designs or Amazing Wedding Cakes or something like that. I've seen in the groups time and time again, you guys, my cake was chosen for Amazing Wedding Designs. Please go and vote for my cake. It's on page number 3 or whatever, right? And then we all come on to the group and we're like, oh girl, we're rooting for you. We've already voted. I voted. Good luck, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? All we're doing is driving more and more traffic over to Amazing Wedding Designs or Amazing Cake Designs or whatever it's called, so that they can eventually get their ad revenue. If you guys ever think about it, every time you see somebody post that in a group, it's all about them getting traffic to their site so that it can boost their ad revenue. And not to say that it is not a legit contest. That is not what I'm saying. It is a legit contest from what I can tell. The winner gets like a certificate or something like that. You also could probably get bragging rights. I'm sure you could post about it on your website. But at the root of it is it's generating traffic, because users are generating the content and driving people to their website. You guys can do that same thing in your business, whether it is hosting a contest with babies or hosting a contest with couples or hosting a contest for moms, something like that, to generate traffic and generate interest as well. But that's just only one part of it. I said contest is one part of it, but it could just be, if you have a storefront, or if you do delivery, then including like a little card in with the delivery, or at your store, having something on the wall where people can take pictures when they like do selfies whenever they come to pick up their cakes and treats, having a card in the box when it gets delivered that has a hashtag to it, and saying, if you share this on your social media, you could get a cookie the next time, or whatever it is you decide that you want to do, something that you don't mind giving out as like a prize. Or you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. Some people just want to post it just to support a business. So think through things that you can do to encourage people to generate content for you. So one of my favorite donut shops in Atlanta, Sublime Donuts, actually run by a friend of mine, Kamal Grant. He actually has a whole mural. He has a whole mural at his donut shop, and people take pictures in front of that mural. It's super cool. It's super creative. It's very cartoony, and people take pictures in front of this mural and they post on their social media. And if you use a particular hashtag, then he can just easily repost that. Then he doesn't have to worry about, am I taking pictures of people enjoying my treats? No, they're already engaged. They're already coming into your spot, and they have this mural that they can take pictures in front of. And you can encourage people even more by having a nice mural or some type of sign like, look what I got, like something pointing to a particular point where they can stand right under it. And I'm like, look what I'm enjoying this weekend, or look at the sweets that I just got. And then that's user generated content. Make sure that they hashtag you, or they tag you, or they use an appropriate hashtag so that you can repost and share that onto your content. When it comes to delivering stuff, again, like I said, put a sticker or a card or something so that they know how to connect with you on social media, and take pictures of them enjoying your treats, or taking videos with your cakes, or whatever it is, so that you have that content back to you that you can repost back up. Okay. So let me go back to the definition before I forget anything. So let's see. Runs contests to help. Okay. So, and then in another way too, let's say if you want help with coming up with like new flavors, or if you actually already have an idea of what your new holiday flavors are going to be, but you just want to get people encouraged and engaged, then you can run a contest on that. You can say, go vote on our social media. Like, do you want, like, would you prefer mint chocolate chip, or would you prefer, I don't know, pumpkin spice, right? So like maybe ultimate debate. Do you want sweet potato cupcakes, or do you want pumpkin spice cupcakes? Ultimate debate. Like, right. So which one, and whoever gets the most votes, that's what we're going to put on our menu, or help us come up with the name of this new cupcake design, or something like that. And use that as your way to engage people. And it gives you an idea for content that comes from your customer, and you don't have to do as much legwork behind it. Okay. Whew. So that's that. I'm going to come over here to the chat and see if there's any questions. Sherelle says, wow, yep, this makes sense. Judy says, collector here. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Awesome. Do you guys have any questions about user-generated content marketing, or looking for other ideas of how you can implement this into your business? I feel like I may have given like 3 or 4 ways that you could implement this. And I just want to make sure that it makes sense to you guys before we end the broadcast and move on to the other topics for the day. And I'm going to wait for the comments. I'm excited, you guys. We doing it. We have like 2 more left. Hey, we did it. We're doing it. I'm excited. This has been awesome to be able to chat with you guys. I mean, like, I'm over the moon about just even being committed to this, and the encouragement from you guys offline, outside of YouTube, and just, talking to me on Instagram, talking to me on Clubhouse, talking to me on Facebook, has just been an encouragement to keep going and keep doing these. So I'm excited about it. But thank you so much for joining over these past couple days. If you enjoyed this video, this broadcast, please hit the thumbs up button so that YouTube knows that we are talking about some good stuff over here, and so that it continues to distribute out the content to other people so that they can see it as well. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get an idea of the next time we go live or the next time I post a new video. I also have a phone number that you can text, and I will text you a notification when we go live or when we have a new video. And I will put that number right here in the chat, even though it is also in the description box, but just in case. So the number is 844-559-9580, and you're going to text JOIN YTBELL. Okay. So you're going to text JOIN YTBELL to that number, 844-559-9580. And I will text you right before we go live, or when we have any new, like, pre-recorded edited videos that are going to come out on the channel. You will be in the know. Like, I'm not even sending out emails about these broadcasts anymore, because I really want to connect with you guys when it comes to YouTube, and I want to connect with you guys via text. I will continue to send out emails, no doubt. I have an email newsletter that goes out, but I also try to reserve that for like mass updates. So I'll say we've got this whole new series out there, but if you want something that's up to date and letting you know, like, and initially, what's the word I'm saying? Like relevant current events, things that are happening now, then you'll definitely want to be on the text chain, because you'll get more notifications from me that way, as opposed to getting it through email. So if you're not a member of the free group on Facebook, the Sweet Success Project, please go over there and join us over there. We're having all kinds of great conversations in the group, and I will be going live on Friday for another bonus tip. So even though this is the 8 days of marketing series, it's going to turn out being the 10 days of marketing series, because there will be bonus tips from last Friday and then from this Friday. And then as soon as you get into the group, you'll see the very first video is the bonus tip from last week. So you'll get a chance to get in on that. And in that video, I talk about finding your ideal client and how to find your ideal customer. I give 5 steps for finding your ideal customer. So if you are looking for any of that information, go to the Sweet Success Project on Facebook. All right, Sherelle says, website construction is kicking my butt. Sherelle, keep at it. Keep at it. You can do it. Also, Sherelle, you bring up a good point. I actually do have a class called the, what is it? 8 days to launch. I must just love the number 8 now that I'm thinking about it, but it's called 8 days to launch. If you go to sugarcoins.com, Sherelle, you should see the class called 8 days to launch. And it actually tells you, it breaks down how you can design and build your website within 8 days. All right. I give you basically, do this on day 1, do this on day 2, do this on day 3. And then literally 8 days just review. You don't have to do it in 8 days, but you could do it in as short of a time span of 8 days. And that will probably, maybe it'll help you. I don't know. I don't know where you are in the website process, but it helps you get organized, and it can be used to help with any type of platform, because it's more about creating a process to design the content. She said, I will definitely check it out because I'm stuck in the middle. Yes. It's like I designed that class to help get you past that stuck part. So I've been designing websites exclusively for folks in the baking and sweets industry since 2015. And I had to develop a system. If I was going to crank out websites at the volume that I was at the height of it, then I had to develop a system. So I basically break down that system, and I also include templates that will help you with figuring out how to get past that hump and push the launch button and get it out there. So Sherelle, definitely check out sugarcoins.com. It's called 8 Days to Launch. Cool. All right, you guys are great. Thank you so much for all the support. I will see you right here again tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. If you are not connected with me either on the Sweet Success Project on Facebook or over on the Sweet_Fest page on Instagram, definitely let's get connected so that I can see you on a more regular basis. We've got all kinds of great content coming out in both places, on YouTube, on Clubhouse, on Facebook, all the different social media outlets. We've got all kinds of great content coming, and they're literally different pieces of content. So let's see what is on tap for tomorrow. What was on tap? Oh, I'm not going to tell you guys what's on tap for tomorrow because I need to make sure that I'm ready for it. Because if it's not tomorrow, it may be the day after tomorrow. So I just got to get myself together. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, bougie boy. Hey. Welcome, everybody. And again, thank you so much for joining in the conversation today. I think this one is a wrap. If you need to play catch up, check out the playlist that has all of the other videos. This one will also be included in there as soon as it renders and uploads completely through YouTube. Like I said, please hit the thumbs up button so that YouTube knows that this was good information. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe and hit the notification bell. All right, I'll see you guys all over the internet. But if nothing else, tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on the channel. All right, bye guys. Have a good one.